Hello and welcome to this episode of the Consonant Clusters series. Today we're looking at the pr sound. In this video we're not going to focus on making the two individual sounds of p and r, so if you're not clear how to make those individual sounds, check out the description below and you'll find links to two individual videos which introduce these sounds. So if you're feeling uncertain at this point, pause this video, go to the description, watch those two other very short videos and then come back here once you feel more clear about p and r. So today our focus is on kind of gliding those two sounds together into a cluster, and the sound we're looking for is pr. Pr. Now when I make the pr sound myself, I notice that my bottom lip curls outwards just a little bit when I make the r, and like many people I find that my tongue curls in. The tip of my tongue is curling up and in. There is a little bit of variation as to how native speakers will make the r sound. You experiment and find what sounds good for you. For me, the bottom lip curls out a little and my tongue curls in and upwards. So what we're aiming for as a sound is pr. Pr. So what we'll do is we'll work through a selection of example words that contain this sound. I will say the word rather, and then I'll leave a gap so that you can listen and repeat out loud preferably. We'll say each word twice, and of course at the end of the video, if you feel like you still need more practice, then you're more than welcome to rewatch the video as many times as you need to, really. With pronunciation work, practice makes perfect, definitely. The more the merrier. So listen and repeat, and we'll do each word twice. Press. Press. Price. Price. Print. Print. Prize. Prize. Proud. Proud. Proof. Proof. Pretty. Pretty. Profit. Profit. Proper. Proper. Prefer. Prefer. Prayer. Prayer. Praise. Praise. Now just one thing to notice before we move on. With those first three words, the main stress of the word is on the first syllable. So the pr in pretty, for example, and the pro in profit. And the way that you can tell is by looking at the phonemic script, and you see there's a small mark after the forward slash but before the letter P, and that little mark tells us that the first syllable is the strongest syllable. But if we look at that fourth word, prefer, you'll see that that mark has moved and it's now after the first syllable before the F, and that tells us that we need to stress the second syllable of a word like prefer. So that's something to notice when you're looking at the other videos on this channel. The phonemic script is usually there, and so you know that that little mark at the top tells us that we stress the syllable that follows the mark. Okay. Some more examples then. Provide. Provide. Process. Process. Program. Program. Product. Product. Problem. Problem. Predict. Predict. Property. Property. Practice. Practice. Progress. Progress. Precious. Precious. Preserve. Preserve. Proposal. Proposal. President. President. Provision. Provision. Practical. Practical. Professor. Professor. Procedure. Procedure. Promotion. Promotion. So now that you've finished working through this video, you may want to continue improving your pronunciation. So one thing you could do is rewatch this video, work through it again. With pronunciation work, little and often is best. So you could perhaps, if this is an area that's particularly difficult for you, you might want to work it into your regular practice, maybe once or twice a week for a while. There are many other consonant clusters that you can work with, so check out the other videos in this series. And if you find that pr is particularly difficult, one thing you can do is an internet search and get yourself a longer list of example words. There are many of them out there. I've just chosen a small selection for this video, but you can find many lists online that other people have compiled. So you might want to make your own list of example words. If there are any particular words that you're finding problematic that aren't in this video, you could leave them in the comments below, and then at some point in the future I could make a second video with your requested words. So as always, click like if this video was helpful for you, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and most importantly, have a wonderful day.